Florida has as much football history as any state in the country. Today, we're going to take you to Tampa, where one flag football team is all over the record books. Here's a story of the high-flying Robinson High School Knights. Today's Future Phenom segment is presented by Allegro. It's another warm day in Tampa, Florida, and the flag football team at Robinson High School is hard at work. Simply put, Robinson is a football dynasty. Just a few days after our visit, Robinson would win their 10th state championship.
I tell everybody, we started for 6 years, we didn't win district titles. We didn't do anything, really. And then we got a player, her name was Delia Autry, and she was just wildly committed to the sport. And she wanted to do as much as she possibly could. And that meant playing in the summer, working out in the off season, just making it. And then those were the first 2 years we made it to the state finals. We didn't win, but we made it there. And then she graduated, and then we've hit this run.
A lot of the teams around us, they also have high standards, but for us being 9-time state champions, it's just another level of expectations. And I don't want to be the first. I want to be the one to keep it going.
Robinson is led by head coach Josh Saunders. He helped start the program in 2006 and has grown into one of the best flag football coaches in the country.
He's honestly always holding us to such high expectations, and especially me and Hayden, we really like the pressure, honestly. And he's honestly just someone that's there for us all the time. I can go to him during class or something and just talk about not even just flag. He's always just there for me and an outlet for me to talk to.
The games are always intense, especially with our coach. So our coach always tries to keep adversity, even if there's in times of low adversity. So that way we're always prepared for any moment at any time.
Robinson's success is a byproduct of one of the fastest growing sports in the country. Flag football participation has grown nearly 300% over the last 10 years.
Especially when I started in middle school, it was just you practice one time a week, and now all the teams that we've been playing against have definitely gotten better, and there's more events for us to go to, and we have a lot of representation there.
When we won the first state title in 2014, there were 184 teams total in the state of Florida that played, and it was played in 3 total states. It was us and Nevada and Alaska. And then now there are 420 teams in the state of Florida that play, so more than double. We're playing now in, I think it's sanctioned in 15 states, and then I think it plays in another 10 to 12. And there are a lot of organizations like the NFL and Nike are all pushing for sanctioning in all 50 states, and it's coming.
At Robinson, flag football started as a small sport, but is now one of the most popular for female athletes.
Flags, a whole nother thing other than just a sport. It's really just kind of a lifestyle. Everybody knows kind of who you are as a flag player in our high school, and they're just kind of like my family.
I feel just the community and the environment, because there's so many friends that you can make and so many relationships that you just build out of flag. And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really have that many friends coming into freshman year, and then I just found my place here, and I just built that group of people.
It wasn't popular it was girls flag football. You had the softball team that was oh, you can't take our athletes. Track, can't take our athletes. And then it really just required a couple of these players that just, we found a couple of cheerleaders that we were hey, and then it made it fun. And it just became fun here.
The Robinson Knights make it look easy, but their success takes hours of hard work on hot days. The Knights have an extensive playbook and training strategy that requires a ton of dedication.
Well, we do the same thing every practice just to work on the little things. We run our routes, and then we normally scrimmage to prep for the teams that we're going to play during the week. But we have a set playbook with all our plays, and we know them by heart, by head, so we don't have to look at a wristband during the game.
As complicated as you want it to be, really. So for us, obviously we're trying to get more intricate and more complex, just because the game is growing faster and faster and everybody's getting better and better. So we're always trying to do our best to just always win the state championship.
As the sport continues to grow, so do the opportunities. Flag football will be an Olympic sport in Los Angeles in 2028.
Yeah, my freshman year, it wasn't that popular, but now seeing all the USA national team, the Olympics, it's just the sport has grown so much.